Hi there, this is a review of the 2004 p71 Crown Vic. I've owned this car for a few months now, and I really like it. It's not the prettiest car out there, but I think it looks pretty nice. This was a police car. There's police interceptor bags, unit, and all that. So this is how I bought it. So there's a little places in the paint. No big deal. I put some quill coat over them so they wouldn't wash. Plan on getting this painted when I get the money. But for what you pay for, hey, you can't beat them. Got a set of good illegals on there. I want to show this car. Pretty good ground clearance. Let's go inside. This is really impromptu, so the car ain't even clean. But get inside. Pretty basic. I mean, compared to cars nowadays, this is basic. One thing I really wish this car had was a tack and a manual transmission, but hopefully maybe one day later down the road we'll have both of those. You got your lights over here. I'll show you the radio. Police interceptor radios, it don't even play sound to the back speakers, so not that you'll care about it the way I have this set up. Cup holders, basic. Where it's police call, no center console, so I'll put this in there. Gives you plenty of storage. These seats are really comfy. They adjust like a Mercedes on the side. Get to the back, where the convicts would be. You actually have a decent amount of wing back here. They got pretty good wing. That's where the caves used to be. So, there's a great headwind. This is a big car. And I do believe mine car was the sheriff's car. So it came with nice cloth seats that were just as comfy as the front, and really no signs that anybody's been back here too much. That back glass is a little bit short for such a big car, but real visibility isn't bad. So I have power windows and everything in mine, so I don't think it was really as hardcore as some of them get. Now, this car is probably one of the longest hoods out there. I parked beside a smart car once, and it's literally the length and size of my hood. So, open this bad boy up. Inside, you got a 4.6 liter 2-valve Mustang GT motor. Not the most powerful motor in the world, but it'll get you down the road and sound good. So, we're saying the Crown Vic would have a small intake. It would have a silencer that came off to silence the intake size. This thing literally has a battery about the size of a Honda motor. Kind of down low, but does have coil oval style shots in the front. Got a watch linkage in the back. But with it being a police car, you got black anodized steel brake lines everywhere, all throughout. We got heavy duty cooling systems. I mean, these tubes. This is just coming out of the heel coil. They all thick. Pretty simple motor. 2-valve V8. Sounds really good. Right in here, until you got a massive amount of room. Maybe a good place for an intercool. Maybe some tall bows. But just a good call. If you can see right down there and right here, this is a body on frame vehicle, which is good. It makes it easy to repair, strong in the class, and really reliable. And you can tell this is police interceptor motor. It says police on the little tag there. Now underneath the car, got a little wind effect flexible there. Radiator. There's the good illegals. You can tell. Coil shower suspension. Heavy duty sway balls. Upgraded disc brakes. Everything on this car is built really heavy. There's nothing lightweight about it. Weighs about 4,300 pounds. So it's a big car. So we go on to the back towards the middle. Car here. You couldn't leave. Now the police interceptors did come with a factory dual exhaust. I modified that a little bit. I have a secondary cat delete. A secondary cat delete that goes into a X pop and then into two 8-inch glass packs. You can tell. And then right there, you got built aluminum glove shaft. Since it's a police car, helps your throttle response a little bit. Then you go to the very back. You can see more parts. You got a shot, you got a spring right there. Show the actual a little bit upgraded sway ball. Back here you got a tool, and then we'll exhaust and flame. Overall, it's a very simple car. You see more of the exhaust. Everything's real nice and tucked up underneath. You don't have to worry about swiping on anything. There you can see more of the suspension. So, it is a police car, but like I said, I think it was the sheriff, so it didn't get beat up too bad. Now, like I said, I did modify the exhaust pretty heavily, so I should. So, Ford Mustang GT 2-valve motor. Sitting there at idle. That Clue Dual exhaust sounds pretty good. This car drives a lot smaller than it is. It's not no M3 or nothing like that, but it drives pretty good. So, runs nice and smooth. Sounds really good. So, yeah. Let's get more of the exhaust note out of that. We you drive this down the road, you do get some funny looks because most of the time a Crown Vic does not sound like a race car. And I realize it's not a race car, but it's a good car. Since I've done the secondary cap delete, they just kind of have that muscle car smell. Now there is a check engine light. It's an evap system light. Probably a leak in a hose on the evap system somewhere. Not too worried about it. But, you know, it runs great. This little radio.
You can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song.
Only the front two speakers even work, so it sounds pretty good for what it is, but, you know, when the car sounds like that, we're not too worried about the radio. Now, when it comes to acceleration, you do have to remember this car weighs over 4,000 pounds, but it'll get up and go pretty well. It'll probably be outrun by new Honda Accord, but a new Honda Accord will not sound like that. And with it being a Mustang model, parts out there to make this car quick. Not that this car is slow. So I mean, the gas mileage on this is better than you would think. I get about 16, 17 in town. I mean, this car is 18.5 feet long, weighs over 4,000 pounds, and I'm getting almost 18 miles to the gallon in a hilly area. So, the car does have an authoritative look, not aggressive. When I paint it, I do plan on keeping it white, replacing the old man chrome with the honeycomb, getting some new headlights. Maybe go up in the front end, just the hair. Right now, he just got some 225s. Beef them up to maybe a 255, a 265 in the front. Some 275s in the back. Some American Muscle wheels. White on black. Get some window tint. But this car, the only thing about this car that ain't fantastic, just this paint. I mean, inside there's no beat up areas, nothing. But power windows, power locks. Oh yeah, forgot about this. The clunk is huge on this puppy. So, come back here. Now, like I said, this is very impromptu. So, I mean, I got all kinds of drinks. I got a 5-gallon bucket full of stuff that me and my brother found, metal detecting, book bag, random stuff. Like 3 or 4 lawn chairs, whole spare tire and a blanket. And it keeps on going way deep in there too. So, just think the clunk on this is massive. There's about 5 dead bodies in there. So, exhaust is all I've really done to the car so far. But I don't know about y'all, but I think that It's probably one of the best sounding exhausts you'll ever find on a Crown Vic, and maybe even a 2-valve Mustang. So, pretty happy. I know this video is a little bit long, but oh well. It's a good call. Anybody wondering, I didn't get wet at the Durango. It's sitting right there. A good old dog, Bobo, underneath it. So, get about cost the gas mileage in this, so I'm glad it quite a lot. To end the video, have a good one.